Hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Yesterday I picked this up curb thanks to a tip from my buddy Jason. I was lying on a couch watching Better Call Saul, and then my phone texts and it's Jason. He was going down that street to do something, and he says, "Hey, I looked down your block and there's a couple of handles. Go take a walk down the block." I came out, I saw these things in my neighbor's trash, and I picked it up. This is like impossible, right? I mean, this is yucky. I'll show you. This thing's got like all kinds of problems, you know what I mean? However, it does have nice front wheels, surprisingly. This thing's very old. This thing's like from mid-80s, early 90s, something like that. Tecumseh engine. It's missing the intake manifold and the carburetor and the air filter base and the air filter cover and the air filter. The gas tank is off of the machine. The pull rope is wrapped around there. The bail handle cable is busted and won't move. However, the wheels do roll. The front's not really, but I think it's just old, you know, and it's been sitting outside for a long time. Has a few rust holes here, but honestly, you could, you know, if it mows the lawn, you can get 50 bucks for it, you know. But this is like an impossible kind of a thing, you know what I mean? Who knows how long this intake manifold has been off of it. Also, because this is so old, right? The intake manifold's on the top, which means it takes this type of carburetor from the old Tecumsehs. The big black one, primer bulb with the cylindrical attachment for the air filter. So this is the only one that fits like that. But you can't get this carburetor to work because it's super old, you know what I mean? This is from another one, something really old. So, I mean, I got a new carburetor from my friends over at HIPAA 360. This is your typical Tecumseh carburetor, you know. I can get it to attach to this intake manifold, but then there's a different kind of a modification you got to make, because the end of it here, where the air filter base attaches to, this is the kind that attaches onto the cylinder kind, you know. I guess I could cut this and make a hole and drill it onto there. You could. It can be done. Why should I do it? Well, because I have the parts to make it work. Maybe, right? Should I give it a try? I have to fix the recoil starter first to see if it turns and moves, and that the connecting rods are not bent. I mean, connecting rods are not busted, right? I did spin the blade down here, and I did see the valve move. So I think that's an indication that the connecting rod is connected, right? Because if you can't turn the camshaft, you wouldn't be able to move that. Yeah, so I think if I just try to put the intake manifold on, a new carburetor, and later on, if it runs, try to figure out how to get the air filter base onto the carburetor, that would work. Does seem like it has. I mean, this spark plug is super old, but I got tons of spark plugs for this, you know. I guess I should get the recoil starter done first. Oh dear. And find some screws or something. This is terrible. I don't even know why I'm spending time on this, to be honest with you. Getting back to this one, it looks like it's just the deck. Well, I have another Toro deck, but it's front self-propelled, not rear. So I'm just going to make it a push mower using that engine. You know what I mean? It's a shame, too, because these personal pace handles are worth some money. But I think only the bail handle for this one works. This one may too, but I don't really need it. So this is another project, okay? One of the main reasons why I even took this home was because A, it's the next block over. I just have to walk and get it, you know? I'm there already, might as well just bring it home, right? Could use the gas cap, the gas tank, the wheel maybe, you know, the front wheel. So I just took it. And then I thought it might kind of be a challenge to get this going. And the only main reason why I took it was because you can sell lawnmowers that have baggers a lot easier than lawnmowers without baggers. And I knew that I had a bagger for this. So I've got these two right here. They're both Craftsman old. One with the hook style, one with that rod sticking out horizontally style. It's rusted. Holy cow. Ooh, snaps back. So let's see if this fits. This looks like it's the horizontal kind. I knew I had one. So if a bagger fits, it makes the appearance that this is more complete than it actually is. See what I'm saying? So while it's really junk, right? You could probably get $10 out of it if you sold it as is, you know? Because some nut needs the parts for it. But I'm gonna try to get this running, believe it or not. Got a Tecumseh recoil starter in the back shed. I mean, I could try to fix this, but if I have one already that has the rope. But the pawls don't seem to come out much. Don't come out a lot. Maybe just need some Earl. It's got Earl in it. Looks pretty good too. Crazy. Believe it or not, it does look pretty good. Good viscosity. I have to find those two tiny little screws, or three, that hold this in there. It's always tough to find. I spent hours looking through a tray of little screws, you know. Yeah, see, it doesn't extend much. No matter how much. Alright, there you go. The pawls, they don't come out much. Don't know why. I'm gonna Earl it a little. Right here, I oiled everything, so now it kind of moves pretty good. The broken rope stuck there, it's being held there by this staple, and it's so tight in there I can't get the staple out to get this remnants of this rope out. So I'm gonna bang the little tips there so it goes out a little, so I can grip this and pull it out. Then I'll restring this recoil starter. I guess I'll try to use the one that's here. It looks like it's okay, just broken. So I'm gonna try to use this. Okay, so I think I got this worked out. I think it holds on and stuff like that, but when I tried it, it didn't really want to turn, you know. So I think the brake mechanism to the bail handle, because the cable's bad, it's not holding it, but I think it'll be fine. I oiled this, feels great. Got a new recoil starter using the original rope. Because we want to attach the intake manifold and the carburetor and all that stuff, this cover kind of gets in the way. So let's just take this cover off. Very rusty, so I'm taking it kind of easy. Kind of slowly turning it. I mean, you wonder why I want to mess. Sometimes I don't fix other things that are in better shape. This is like a challenge, and especially since I already have the parts, I really have no excuse not to try, you know? To be able to get something like this going again, I mean, that's like a personal challenge to me, you know what I'm saying? And I've messed with Tecumsehs a lot, so I feel like I know it, you know. Still have to find some screws and stuff for this recoil starter, but let's try to, I'm going to try to get that carburetor to fit on this intake manifold. This old intake manifold, the straight kind, with a newer Tecumseh carburetor on there, and then fabricate a way to get the air cleaner on there, if it runs, you know. But I also took the gas tank off. It was really off already. I blew in here and it was stuck. Then I blew from this side and it's clear, because when I blew on this side, it was like a spitball, you know. I went and it went, you know, like a spitball, you know what I'm talking about. And now it's clear and it's dry. So this is a good gas tank, you know what I mean? You could sell this gas tank alone on eBay for like maybe 20, 30 bucks, because they don't make these anymore. And there's some nut out there that has this model who has a busted gas tank. How am I gonna find a gas tank that fits exactly, you know, the way this is shaped? You guys know what I'm talking about, the 3 5/16 in there. You know, these are a dying breed, you know? So finding this gas tank on eBay is gold. So if this doesn't work, if this lawnmower doesn't work, I'm definitely selling this gas tank, because this gas tank is rare. It's hard to find. So I'm going to put you on time lapse, take this cover off, and try to put the intake manifold, connect the linkages, and just get the carburetor on here. So, while I was trying to put this carburetor on, I realized that I was missing the linkage. This part here connects to a little hook, right? That you can bend to adjust the RPMs. And the main linkage that moves this thing was missing. So, I'm just amazed. I went to look through my parts and I found the exact Tecumseh linkage for that, and the exact bar that you needed to put on here to adjust the RPMs. See, I never throw things away, because someday you're gonna need it. So I removed the bail cable because it's seized. There was a kink over here, and as you can see, there's a split, which means moisture got in there, so it's all rusted out. I think if I oil it, it might work, but it's seized. So I got another handle in the back, and this one seems to work. It pulls. I'm gonna route this and see if this brake assembly flywheel brake mechanism works. So the reason why that one seemed like it was perfect, it wasn't, because that little plastic stud that goes through here was broken. That's why. So I had to hose clamp it here, and then to prevent this from riding up, I put a stud through here so it stops it. Seems to work. Now I need one of those thingamajigs where you know, you put the pull rope handle through so it holds it there. I didn't have one, so I took this off another handle that I had extra, and got parts now. You know? So now I can put this handle through here, and that seems to work. So I'm just basically scavenging parts from all different kinds of mowers to get it to work. So now look, the brake is lifted from the flywheel. Recoil starter now is fixed, pulls freely. It's got oil in it. Got a new intake manifold with a new HIPAA 360 carburetor. It's now called HIPAAstore.com, by the way. And if this starts and runs, I'll try to figure out a way to put the air cleaner on, and then we got a running mower with a bagger. Amazing. But let's not go and celebrate and pop the champagne and stuff. Let's first see if it'll turn over first. Let's see if we have spark. What do you guys think? I don't think it'll start. Guess we might have to check and see if we have spark. Alright, so I'm not going to be able to see this. You guys will. Let's see if we have any spark. My arm is out of the socket. So because I wasn't able to see any spark, I reached down and I'm pulling off the kill wire off of the Magneto. So now if it starts, I won't be able to shut it off. But it won't stay running because it doesn't have any gas in it. Just sprayed a little bit of crap in there. Just want to see if it turns over, for goodness sakes, you know? And look at this pull rope. This pull rope's just about to go Dunsky. So even with the kill mechanism off, it's still not starting. So maybe Magneto's bad, or no compression, which means I did all this for nothing. And there goes the pull rope. I told you, it's just a matter of time. So now we're going to do a compression test just to see. We have no compression because the intake manifold was off that whole time. A lot of stuff gotten in there. Valves don't completely seat. You know, that's definitely a possibility. Oh, I can't even pull rope it because there's no pull rope. Duh. Now, let me make a real quick knot here, just so I can pull it to see if we have compression. That's a shame. I was hoping it would just start right up, you know. Wishful thinking, I guess, right? I mean, why would it? If you look at it, it's like, no way. Impossible. Alright, let's check compression. Oh, 55. 55 compression. That's why it's not going to start. So I got a new pull rope. I don't know why I'm going through all this trouble, but I just feel like at least I should put a new pull rope, you know. I'm going to take the head off just to look at the valves. I'm going to have to take all this stuff on the front off. For the second time we're taking this apart. As you can see, I've disconnected this wire here to the magneto. God knows if this magneto works. Let me just test it real quick and see. So I'm testing the magneto and I'm not getting any reading whatsoever. So I got another magneto. It's Tecumseh. I'm testing this one. This one's showing 10.7, which is good on all contacts. So maybe the magneto was bad. So I'm going to put this magneto on and see. I'm determined! I want to get started! Since I have this off, should I check the valves? I have it off, I might as well check the valves, right? I'll check the valves. So I'm just taking the head off. It's a flathead. And I just want to make sure they're all the same length. They are. So maybe the valves aren't seating. I mean, it's already off. Might as well. Huh. That looks okay. Sorta. Kind of dirty. I've trashed that gasket. It is really carbony over here, right around there. I'm just gonna clean this up real quick and just put it on back. If it runs, I'll have to get a new gasket. It's crazy, you know, but I wanted to see what it looked like. Just cleaned it up a little bit. I extended the valves and I cleaned the seat and this area here, and looks like it's okay. Here's top dead center, okay? You cannot turn either of these valves. They both seat tightly at top dead center. When you're at the exhaust stroke, it does not turn. So I mean, it's okay, I guess. I'm just gonna put it back, put the new magneto on, give it another try. I'm gonna put this new magneto on now. Hopefully this will give us some spark, because the other one wasn't testing correctly, so maybe this will work. Okay, so we got a new magneto, and of course I didn't measure the rope, so it's short. Whatever. Alright, got a new magneto in there. Check the valves. What do you guys think? Think it'll work? I don't think so. Alright, here we go. Ooh, baby, did you hear that? I do have to fix this pull rope though. So it ran. Should we put some gas in it? Okay, I just put gas in it, and I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's priming. Let's see if it'll pull anyway. So it just stopped on its own. I think it was losing compression, you know what I'm saying? So, wow, it ran by itself for a little while, you know? I'm just gonna sell it as is, the way it is. Wheel not spinning bothers me. Henry, what are you doing? You're getting rid of that for $20. Yeah, but you want it to kind of roll. It takes 2 seconds. The wheels are kind of good. Just some lubricant. That's all you need. It's a little lubricant. So how about it, guys? I was determined to just see this run on its own for a little bit, even. It actually does run. But I don't think I'd want to try to sell this for any amount of money. You know, any decent amount of money. Maybe $35, $25. How about it? It runs. I need to adjust that RPMs. That thing is, the spring is way too strong, you know. But piece of junk that you see and look at it and go, it's impossible. There's no way that's gonna run. It didn't have an intake manifold or a carburetor. Well, I fabricated one to make it work, you know, and changed the magneto, checked out the valves, cleaned the outside a little bit, cleaned the head a little bit, did a pull rope twice. Second one was not very long. Added a bagger to it. It's the only way I'm going to get rid of that bagger, you know what I mean? By selling the mower with the bagger. So, I don't know, $25? Some nut will give me $25 for it, hopefully, you know? But I did go through a lot of trouble to get the cable working and all that, but you know, I was determined to get it working. I wanted to see it run, you know? And that's what we did. Picked it off the street and now it runs. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. All right. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. Hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to give me a like. Also, comment below. Subscribe. Remember, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It's free, right? Also, hit that little bell. That way you'll get post notifications whenever there's a new video and you won't miss out on any of them. Remember to follow my Instagram and Facebook, as well as if you'd like to donate $1 or $2, paypal.me/mowersandblowers. Really appreciate all the support. Also, to keep the videos coming every day, support the channel. Bye.